Hey, good morning and welcome to another Ministry Minute. I want to share this passage of scripture with you. Let me read it for you. It's Ephesians chapter 1 verses 18 through 19. I pray that the eyes of your heart may be enlightened in order that you may know the hope to which he has called you, the riches of his glorious inheritance in his holy people, and his incomparably great power for us who believe. Do you ever feel like you just bounce from one moment of weakness to another? Like you can feel like you're starting to really make some momentum in your life in some area, and then you just get cut down at the knees. Like maybe things are going great for you one day, and then your kids come home and they got a letter from the principal. Or maybe you've been working on trying to get your debt down and you started making some progress on that, and then an unexpected visit to the ER, man, puts a stop to that, and you just feel overwhelmed. Or maybe you finally feel like you've found that ideal relationship, that perfect someone in your life, and only to have that individual end up with cold feet or straying eyes, and your world just begins to fall apart. And you feel, in all those cases, alone, abandoned, rejected, and just these moments of weakness. So we look in the mirror and we see this person who is weak, who is exhausted, who's frustrated, who doesn't have anything left to give. Paul was writing that passage of scripture for you if you're in that situation today. And he says that the premise of that scripture is that not that we would see with our own eyes, but we would see with the eyes of our heart. When we see with the eyes of our heart, our perspective changes. It tells us that even though I may be weak, I have all the weakness, God has all the power. And our trust doesn't come from the fact that we wield power. Our trust comes from the fact that we can cling to God who has the power to move in the situations and the circumstances in our life. So if you're in that place today where you feel totally abandoned, totally weak, totally frustrated, feeling like it's just one thing after another, don't cling to the hope and the power you have, but cling to the hope and the power of Christ, because he longs to move in your heart, to move into your mind, to encourage you, to strengthen you so that you can continue in the journey. That's today's Ministry Minute.